What's up, people? This is another episode of Boxing, Not Boxing. What's good? Just chilling, man. You know, some days you just want to chill, relax. You know, I've been drinking a lot of hard liquor, enjoying this. I hope you guys are having fun. Anyway, so I was online, you know what I'm saying, checking some boxing pages, and you know, there seems to be this topic about pound for pound and all that stuff. Okay. So I felt, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make my own pound for pound. First of all, but before I do that, everybody needs to understand that the whole pound for pound thing, it's based on your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And when you're making an opinion, you hold it to your integrity, you know what I'm saying, to do your homework and know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, that it takes a process to get to that point. You might have to keep digging and keep watching boxing, keep listening to trainers, keep listening to interviews. Probably try practicing boxing yourself. You know what I'm saying? I do martial arts, so I understand the fight sport. You know what I'm saying? I understand what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So it's your opinion. When you make a pound for pound list, it's based on your opinion. Me, this is my top 10 pound for pound. But before, this video is gonna be long, just to let you guys know. I don't like doing long videos, but this one needs to be long because I need to explain and expatiate some of these points that I'm gonna be giving. Because I don't want, this is not biased or anything like that, all right? This is based on the sport of boxing, and I put a lot of stuff into consideration. And this is the criteria I used, okay? Okay, number one, first criteria I used. You gotta be a champion. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have a lot of criteria. You could miss 3 to 4 criteria, max of, you know what, max of 4. But once you start to miss 3, I'm gonna start looking at you. But that's what I used to pick these guys. So you might not have 3 of the criteria and you still make it to the list. So it's somebody that, if I didn't call somebody, they probably missed some of these criteria, all right? You just do your own research and then you let me know. Just comment and let's know what's up. So I used, it has to be a current champion, skill set effectiveness. Now, when I say skill set effectiveness, I'm not saying you need to be diverse in terms of skill. No, I'm just saying whatever skill set you possess that gets you the victories, how effective is it? It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be diverse. It could be 1 or 2 things that you do well, but it's gotten you a lot of victories against a lot of good people. I don't care as long as it gets you victories. In other words, I'm saying I'm not looking at this just based on boxing skills alone. You might not have great boxing skill and still make it to the list. Bear in mind though, I'm looking at it from a winning perspective. I'm also not looking at it from a knockout perspective. So you see, I'm not looking at it from a boxing perspective and not from a knockout perspective. So let's just base this on winning. You know what I'm saying? Just winning. Okay. So there's skill set effectiveness, right? How many fights did you win with whatever kind of skill you got? Number 3, defense. When I say defense, I'm not talking about whatever kind of maneuver you make to miss punches. I'm not talking about Floyd Mayweather's kind of movement, Rigondeaux kind of movement. No, I'm basing defense solemnly on how many times are you getting hit. How many times are you getting hit? Being on the pound for pound list, you can't be getting hit. You can't be getting bruised. No, you can't be getting hit. Like the very top echelon of the pound for pound list are the ones that happens to not get hit the most. So that's what I'm basing my defense on. I'm not saying you got to be a good boxer so you know how to make. No, how many times you get hit? Because that matters. If you're getting hit in boxing, you know, in boxing to boxers, it's to the fans. Oh, you're the one losing because you're the one getting hit the most because this is boxing. You know what I'm saying? The plan is to hit and not get hit. So if you're getting hit, you're losing. Now, if you and your opponents is both getting hits and you're going back and forth, then the judges got a lot of work to do. But if you're the kind of boxer that just, I don't care if you are skillful like Floyd Mayweather or you dominant like Triple G, how long do you get, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at how often do you get hits. That's one of the criteria I used. Also, I use resume. Resume. Like, how many people, like, who did you beat? How many champions have you beaten? Legitimate champions. We all know the people in boxing that are dangerous. We all know the fighters that are tough, that you're like, oh shit, this is gonna be a good fight. How many of those kind of fighters have you beat? I'm not talking about some things that just got put together. No, we know. Okay, I'll give you an instance. Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman. Everybody understood that. Ooh, this fight might be tough. Now, some people was like, oh, this guy's gonna win. But people understood that if you went the other way, people won't be too surprised. We know Danny Garcia is good. We know Keith Thurman is good. I thought Keith Thurman was better, but Danny Garcia is good. So that's what I mean by the kind of people you beat. So who did you beat? Okay. And then I have your domination in your current weight class. And you dominate in your weight class, because if you want to be in the pound for pound, then whatever weight class you are, you should be the man in that weight class. If you're not the man, come on. How can you make it pound for pound? How can you know what I'm saying? It's not like you hold. If you hold, I understand. But if you know what I'm saying, still current and you're still active, especially if you're a champion, then, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll dominate you in your weight class. Another one that I use, the criteria is, how many weight classes have you been a champion? That matters. It matters. Now, I understand that it's easy for people, them lightweight cats, it's easy for them to move up. But the people in the middleweights, it's harder for them to go up in weight, because now it matters. You know what I'm saying? Going from 130 to 135 to 140 to 147, you know, you playing around. But going from 147 to 154 to 160, you better be sure that you either really good, that people are not gonna hit you that much when you go to those top weight classes, or you better hope your power is gonna carry over, because if it doesn't. Now, another one is, how many fights, criteria, how many fights have you won while experiencing some kind of hardship? You know what I'm saying? Like, some kind of hardship. Like, how many fights have you won when you was bruising? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got injured, whatever, or you had weight disadvantages or something like that. How many fights have you won that way? Another one I used, the peers, your fellow boxers. What are their opinions about you in terms of how good you are? That matters. You know what I'm saying? That matters. What do actual boxers think about you? And another criteria is who you're better than that's ahead of you on the list that I'm calling. So if I call you at number 10, just look at everybody and you think about it. Am I, pound for pound, am I better than these guys? And then number 10, your impact on the sport of boxing. I'll give you an example of that. You can say whatever you want about Triple G, right? But one thing's for sure. Triple G is good for boxing. Got people talking again. Now you have all these crazy people writing bullshit in your comments, talking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But it's good for the sport. You know, people want to, people want to watch Triple G either to win or to lose. You know, some people feel like it's not as good as they're portraying him. I feel like that too, but I still want to watch it. I bought every single pay-per-view. I support boxing, period. I just buy pay-per-view. So that's the last criteria I use. So without further ado, let me give you all my list. Number 10, and I'm going to rush through this. Number 10 is Chocolatito, right? Chocolatito meets some of these criteria, but he doesn't mean a lot of them. To me, especially after he lost, especially the fight with the with the guy he fought before he lost to this Thailand guy. You know what I'm saying? He got hit way too much, man. You can't be in top 10 and then you lost. So I'm not even gonna go too deep in that. My top 10, number 10 is Chocolatito. Number 9, to me, I'll give it to Triple G. Why? Triple G is impacting the sport, like I said. It's good. Peers' opinion, is mixed. Some boxers think, he got exposed. Everybody admits that he's a good puncher, so I'll give him a little bit of thumbs up for that. Domination of current weight class. Yeah, he did dominate 160, but we fought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll give that to him too. Resume is not too good in that. Defense, he gets a little bit of point in that. Skill set effectiveness. Yep, he knocks people out. He has a high rate of a knockout. And he's a champion. So number 9, Triple G, very good fighter. Number 8. Canelo Alvarez. Of course, Canelo Alvarez impacting the sport. You know what I'm saying? Cannot be overstated. You feel me? Canelo can punch. Canelo has the resume part. Even though he yo-yos in weight, but he has the resume part. He's a champion. His skill set is pretty effective. He's knocking everybody out. So Canelo will be my number 8. Number 7, I give it to Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev, man, he can box. So his skill set, effectiveness, he got that. He's no longer a champion. He doesn't get hit as much, but he gets hit too. His resume, come on, he fought Andrew Ward, and it was a close fight. That's count for something. And he's knocked a lot of people out. So I'll put Kovalev number 7. Because I want to rush through. Number 6, I'll give it to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has skills, man. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to fight. The only thing I'm worried about when it comes to Keith Thurman is when he fights somebody that could stand his ground but has a sense of defense and is relentless with the power punches. Will he be able to hold? Because he does get hit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's the only question. But he's a very good fighter. That's why I put him number 6. He's a champion. Skill set effectiveness is great. He has defense. He's beaten a lot of people. He has resume. Domination of current weight class. We don't know yet. He still has to fight a lot of people, but he already beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, so that matters. He hasn't really. I don't think he's gone up in weight class. Maybe he's there. I don't know. So I'll give Keith Thurman number 6. Number 5, I'll give it to Lomachenko. Lomachenko's, we all know he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion. He moved up already. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's young in the sport, but he has great amateur career, 2 gold medals. I don't even need to talk about Lomachenko. Just watch the video and see the criteria, and you see Lomachenko meets almost all of them. Number 4, I give it to Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao is old, but he's still fighting. Impacting the sport cannot be overstated. He's beating a lot of people. I don't know a lot of people that could beat Pacquiao still because of the speed. You know what I'm saying? Resume is great. Skill set, effectiveness. Everybody knows Manny Pacquiao straight left hand is a problem. So I'll give Manny Pacquiao number 4. Number 3, I'll give it to Crawford. Terence Crawford. If you don't know about Terence Crawford, all you gotta do just YouTube Terence Crawford or get HBO and look at this and watch how this guy fights. His fight against Posto was one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life because I didn't expect that. This guy moved for 12 rounds. When I say move, I'm not talking about moving and just backing up, moving and pop shotting and countering and attacking sometimes, but it was like a robot that's on batteries and the battery is fully charged. Terence Crawford is badass. Number 2, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Look, at this point, there's no need for me to explain why Rigondeaux is number 2. The most dogged fighter as far as I'm concerned. Pound for pound, he beats everybody else that I've called. fairly easy. You see, I can't. It's hard for me to pick somebody to beat Manny Pacquiao pound for pound, because to beat Manny Pacquiao, your speed has to be exceptional. I mean, you have your defense got to be exceptional, and you have to understand angles, because or else you'll be surprised by Manny Pacquiao's speed. I can confidently pick Rigondeaux to beat Manny Pacquiao pound for pound. Number one, Andre Ward. Hey, that's not even from me. That's from the fight. Pound for pound, whoever wins. He beat Sergey Kovalev. He meets a lot of the criteria. He's a current champion. Skill set, effectiveness, great. Defense, okay. Resume, speak for itself. Domination in current weight class, speak for itself. Moved up in weight. Peers, all these. Every boxer thinks Andre Ward is number one. So, let me know, man, what y'all think, man. If you guys have an opinion, just type it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? You guys have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do something positive and enjoy your life, man. You know what I'm saying? We do something positive. Just try as much as you can.